I feel like a fraud because in the first episode of Confessions, I told you that I have so many dreams that I want to achieve, but I have so much life that I want to live. I haven't been living my life, and I feel like I haven't been achieving anything. So inherently, I feel like a fraud. I feel like this is just not worth it, And any great will tell you that struggle is important and is needed when it comes to achieving your dreams, when it comes to working towards something that really matters to you. When I struggle, I feel lost. I feel lost because nothing feels right. That's the thing. I feel like when I write or when I'm editing or I am doing anything creative, I don't feel aligned with myself and my vision that I have for myself. And I think that's okay because, what is the vision for myself? I'm just starting out. Like, I don't know if I should have things aligned, Is it healthy to have things aligned this early and this soon? Like, do I need a blueprint? Do I need to be knowing exactly where I'm going to land whenever I take my first shot? Like, I don't know. I just feel so defeated because I don't know. And I'm trying to tell myself that it's okay that I don't know, but when I don't know, I don't have any reason to keep going. And that sounds so stupid and that sounds so gross and like, get over yourself, but it's so hard to get out of that because how can I be a perfectionist when there's nothing to perfect? I'm so tired of being hard on myself. I'm so tired of making excuses for myself, I tried to record this video and it didn't work out and it wasn't going the way I wanted it to. So I was like, okay, then I guess this video isn't meant to happen. But you're not a creative if you're not creating things. So I'm clawing out of this pit of wanting to be perfect all the time. And I know that, there's standard. There's things that I think I should be feeling. Doing to like make something good. But I feel like nothing's good because I'm not meeting this perfectionist quota that's like has me by the neck. And I'm like, I can't get out of that. And it's so hard to like sit here. It's so hard to sit here and encourage other people to not be perfect while I'm literally like restrained. I'm in like a straight coat a straight jacket because like I feel like I'm just going through this cycle of, but my it's not perfect. It's not this. Like who cares if it's not perfect? Obviously I do, but nobody else does. Like if you truly just like, and this is probably going to be a video where I'm like fighting my conscience because I've been fighting my conscience for the past like 2 months. Who cares if it's not perfect? Like it's okay, but it's not okay to me because X, Y, and Z. That frame was off for a second. There was maybe 2 more frames I needed to shave off on the edit, and I didn't, and that's fine. Because it's out there, And I never want to put a metric on my work. But I do content creation, and it sucks because all content creation is metrics. Metrics. You need this many views to achieve partner. You need this many things to do this many things to do that. And it's so exhausting because I feel like I'm choking myself out of all this creativity. I feel like there's so much I want to make, but I'm too scared to make it because I don't think people will like it. And that sucks because I want to make things for people. I want to make movies for people. I want to write scripts that really resonate with people. And I guess sometimes in that formula, you got to bring in things like metrics. And because I'm not getting it and I'm not in that place, there's so much discouragement. There's so much like hatred of me. Like, am I being too prideful for not wanting to edit things so it fits the short form algorithm? You know, like, am I selfish for not wanting to make a script that's suited for a specific audience that I'm not trying to target? I don't want to make things because they make the algorithm happy. I want to make things because they make me happy and because it can resonate with other people. Is that selfish? Is that selfish to want to make things for the sake of making people feel something? Not just because I want, fame and fortune and all this. Yes, it'd be great. It'd be great to have more money in my pocket, but like, is it such a crime to want to make things just for me? And I shouldn't say that. That is selfish for wanting to make things just for me. I think creation, some things, yes, they should be for you, but some things are made for others. Movies, we make them for other people to watch and to see and to feel and to see themselves in. But if I'm constantly worried about, oh, this video didn't get over 1K views, like it's obviously a flop. It's not a flop. It's not a flop. It's not a flop. If you are putting in love and effort and your creativity and the way that you love, if you're putting all of yourself into something, then I don't think it's a flop. I think there's something about sitting on the ground that just makes this a lot more, like, I feel so much more grounded. I was thinking about that this morning. Like, I don't know. I feel much more in tune with my emotion when I sit on the ground. Am I grounded? I don't know. I know that I want to make things that resonate with people. I know for a fact now. Sorry, I didn't mean to point at you, but I know for a fact that I want to create things that resonate with others. Yesterday, I released a podcast and I talked about my struggle with suicide ideation. It's not something that I am very open about. I'm not even open about it with my family. Like, I view this as like speaking into the void, and if it catches somebody, it catches somebody. I had a couple people reach out to me yesterday regarding like my emotions, and they both were so sweet. And the way they responded made me feel like what I did was a good thing. Talking about something so dark and helpless. It's scary, but I'm glad I did, because one line that someone said to me was that they felt seen and they felt heard in what I was talking about. If I can just make something that it just resonates so deeply with someone that they remember how they felt, and to see how far they've come from those kinds of situations, then I'm good. I'm good. I wrote in this journal that I said I feel like a fraud for wanting this, for wanting to be a writer, to be a video editor, to make movies. But I don't feel like that right now. I don't. It feels scary because, oh my God, like I don't even know the first thing about being in a writer's room, But I know I can do it. This genuinely was going to be a video where I was going to talk about how I didn't feel like I deserved or should be in there in this imposter syndrome, but I can do it. I'll figure out my place in a writer's room. I'll figure out my place when it comes to making movies. I'll figure out my place as I want to become an actor. Or not an actor, sorry. Video editor. I don't want to be an actor. Unless... Just kidding. Sorry. I just want to be in the room so I can know what I need to know. You know? Like, I'll figure out how to write a good story. But give me a chance to prove that, you know? I started freelancing for video editing. And I wonder if it was the right move. You know? I wonder if it was the right move to do something like that. Should I just have focused on my writing? I did it because I wanted money. I did it because I wanted to get a job. But I feel so useless in that aspect. I'm not making much money now. I am making some, but not much. I'm blessed to be in a space where my parents can love me enough to help support me. And that's the shame that I feel. I'm not in a place where I can be independent like that. So that's why I started freelancing and hope that I could get clients and that I could build it up and, you know, work on my video editing that wasn't just myself. But now I wonder, should I just have focused on writing? I get so lost in the, like, chasing the dream that I forget that, like, I've not been taking care of myself the way that I should, like my body and my health. And it shows. And I'm just too scared. You know, that's another thing I'm scared to do. Because I don't want to look like an idiot. And I think whenever I do try to go get help, that people are looking at me with a pity that I just don't want them to look at me with. You know? But why should I care about what other people think? Why should I care about that? I'm doing what I need to do to make my life better. And, like, I don't want to shame myself and I don't want to make myself feel even worse than what I'm feeling. But, like, I'm holding my dog's hand because I need comfort. I just need to be better for myself. I know I can do it. I just need to get my shit together and do it. It's not going to be easy, you know, but I'm going to pull a freaking monkey D. Luffy and be so stubborn about my goals and so confident about my goals and so confident about the people around me that I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. And that's just how it's going to be. And hopefully because God ordained it and I can be there. So we'll see. I don't know. This was a very all over the place episode. I'm sorry that there was no feel good, but it was just, I need to just get it together and do what I need to do because I'm so tired of, like, what if, and living in these, like, maladaptive daydreams of, oh, if I was here, if I was giving this seminar of writing, if I was doing this, like, I'm just going to do it and I'm going to go for it and we're going to see what it is. I'm going to do it. You're going to do it and you're going to think twice. Freaking weirdo. Sorry, that's how I talk to myself. It's not because I hate myself, but because that's just how it works. Okay, I'm gonna go wash the dishes because I need to wash the dishes. Because life never stops, too. Time and place. I love you. Thank you for being here and making me feel seen. Thank you if you watched the Shoddy podcast episode. That is exclusive to specific people within the Discord and who are on Twitch. So if you would like to join, come join us on Twitch. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. Co-working on Tuesday, Thursdays, and then we play some games on Friday. It's October, so I did Little Nightmares 1 and 2. It's crazy. If you want to see those VODs, I do have a VOD channel, and it will be in the description. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. You're amazing and you're wonderful, and you're so nice to me. Thank you for making me feel like the little Charli is seen. You're all amazing. I'm gonna shut up now. This was Confessions, episode 4.